The future of work isn't about shareholder value, technology, metrics, or automation. It's about being human and putting people first through actionable love. Welcome to the Love in Action podcast, where we hold deep conversations with extraordinary people to help you grow as a leader and expand your business. Here's your host, Marcel Schwantes.
Today's episode will be the last one for a while. I'll explain what I mean in a few minutes. But first, I want to talk to you about kindness. There's a growing body of research that finds that organizational kindness in how people treat each other, how leaders manage the workforce, how customer-facing employees interact with their customers has enormous benefits. Kindness is just great for business. But first, let's clarify kindness for workplace application. Too many of us have formed a picture of kindness as simply being a, quote, nice person. At first glance, nice and kind may seem interchangeable. After all, an act of kindness is nice, and being nice can be seen as a form of kindness. But the real difference between someone being nice and someone being kind often boils down to the intention behind the action. Kindness is about being selfless and showing your humanity, your generosity, and your goodwill. However, our society puts more emphasis on being nice rather than being kind. We're conditioned to be nice to each other by holding the door open for someone, right? Niceness is the polite thing to do. But these days, we're even lacking that. So kindness is not just surface level action. It's not just holding the door open for someone. It's a conscious choice when it truly matters. The Greek root word for kindness means to be useful, serving, and gracious. So there's intent behind each word. It involves taking tangible actions that show you care about others. Kindness comes with a moral compass too. Being kind is just the right thing to do in the moment. So you just heard an excerpt from my book about leading with love, due out in the fall of 2024. And speaking of the book, I mentioned this will be the last episode for a while. So what I mean by that is that I need to finish this manuscript and get it into the publisher in time. It's a big undertaking. With that said, I'm going to take a break from the podcast just to get this book project done and off my plate. We will be back at full strength with weekly episodes featuring world-renowned guests, April 2024. And then you'll hear more about the book launch because I really want you guys to be a part of that. Those of you that have been following this show, I want you to let the world know about this book that I feel the business world desperately needs. It's a book about the need for more love at work, more love in the leadership ranks. And it's a book that will hopefully bring us all closer together as human beings in an age where we are so divided. So I hope that you would join me in that cause. So for now, I bid you farewell until April. Stay in touch with me though on my website, marcelschwantes.com, or on LinkedIn, Marcel Schwantes, or on X, at Marcel Schwantes. I love interacting with my listeners and followers, so tell me what's going on in your world, what you're interested in. Tell me your ideas, what you'd like to see more of on the show, what guests you would love me to bring on. I would love to hear from you. Until then, much love, peace, and joy to all of you.
Thank you for listening to the Love in Action podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, please share it, subscribe, and leave us a review. Until next time, don't forget, the future of leadership is love in action. Believe it, practice it, and watch your business grow.